The Avatar State arc in NATLA is basically non-existent. In the original, this arc drives Aang's conflict in Season 2. Season 2 opens with an episode called The Avatar State, which dives into Aang's struggle with controlling it and fear of its power. This is explored again when Appa is kidnapped in the middle of the desert, seemingly with no way to ever find him. Then, to properly control the Avatar State, Aang is told to face his emotional blocks, his fear, his guilt, his earthly attachment, and he especially wrestles with that last part. The remake tries to do this, but it's a shadow of the original arc. Firstly, Aang's fears are a handful of short conversations between him and Sokka, but talking about the thing is not a substitute for showing us. Then the Appa arc, though maybe for budget reasons, has barely any weight or time. And there is no guru now. And you know what? I'm not even saying that the original did this perfectly. I think it actually would have been really nice to dig more into these emotional themes rather than just speedrunning them. This is one of the things that we could have improved upon in a remake. But the issue is that the remake removes this, but it doesn't replace it with something serving the same function. Aang's emotional blocks aren't brought up at all. He can't confront his shame over burning Katara because that never happened. He doesn't have to face his guilt over running away because he never did here. Instead, Aang talks to Yang Chen, and she explains that, well, he can control it better now because he can bend more elements. Already, this is a cheaper path. And on top of that, there's barely any payoff here either, because we never saw his process learning waterbending. That entire arc with Katara is gone. And even his earthbending arc is expedited. Aang feels way too competent for how little he's been earthbending and how challenging it is for him as an airbender. And the faster timeline makes this stick out even more. So at the end of the season, when Aang does enter the Avatar State flawlessly with complete control, it doesn't feel like anything. We didn't struggle, we didn't earn this. This is where the character flaws sanded down problem from Season 1 chicken comes to roost. And man, can you feel the impact.